Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're making something simple, wholesome and perfect for busy days. It's homemade granola bars. These bars are naturally sweet and packed with your favorite mix-ins, from oats to nuts to dry fruits. Let's get into making them. On a lined baking tray, add 2.5 cups of a good quality rolled oats. We will be pre-toasting these at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. This gives the bars a nice crisp. While they are toasting, in a bowl, add 1/4 cup of coconut oil, 1/3 cup of a natural crunchy peanut butter. Any peanut, cookie butter or almond butter will work. 1/3 cup of honey or a natural sweetener of your choice. Maple syrup is also a good option. 2 teaspoons of dark vanilla, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Mix everything together and emulsify. This will be our binding agent for the bars. Nutella is a good option to use for the kids. Our lightly toasted oats are done and they look simple, but they have a really nice light crunch. We have some cranberry cocktail, which consists of cranberries, golden raisins, Thompson's raisins, peanuts, pumpkin seeds, and cashews. Add the oats to a bowl along with 1/4 cup of roasted sunflower seeds, 1 1/4 cup of cocktail, and toss to distribute. Pour all the wet mixture over the dry mixture. And coat everything. The more you mix, the more they get coated well. You want to use a baking dish or a pan and line it with parchment paper. And this is for easy release. Pour the mixture in. If you just want to make a good granola for breakfast cereal, pour the mixture on a baking tray and skip this step. Use a spoon to flatten it out. Check in the description box for the written recipe. Then place a parchment paper, foil or plastic wrap over the top. Use a cup or a flat item to compress. Remove the parchment paper and bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, cool for 30 minutes, then refrigerate for 2 hours before cutting. The fats and the sugars will firm up. If you are making granola, it is simple to cool and enjoy. Cut the block in half, and then you will cut each half into 4. The recipe should give you between 8 to 10 depending on the size. Thank you for spending time in the kitchen with me today. I hope you enjoyed this recipe as much as I did. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell below so that whenever I post a new recipe, you won't be left out. Also, leave a comment down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you and I will definitely be responding.